handle your mind. But did anyone ever teach us how to handle this mind? Neither at school nor in college we were ever taught how to handle the mind. And which I think in today's day is the most important aspect of living. Isn't it? What do you think? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
So when you say health and happiness, how is it connected? I mean, I would prefer to have a very interactive session. I don't want to speak too much because it becomes very verbose. I would like to have an interactive conversation. Is that okay with everyone?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. So what I want to know from you is, how is health and happiness connected? Is it connected at all?
Yes, it's connected.
Okay? Okay?
If we are happy, then health automatically.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, I will take that. What else?
Like sometimes it is also the other way around. If you are healthy, also you can
Can
maybe
you switch it off for some time and I show the video when it's coming on the... Thank you. Yeah. Health and happiness.
Yes, sir. Like it is both ways.
It will improve your health also.
Is it a concept or is it a part of your living in life?
Yes, sir. Yes.
That is what we have experienced.
No. My question is very simple. Everybody knows that if you are happy, you will be healthy. But has it come as an experience in your life, or is it just a concept?
Sometimes
Experience.
it's experience, because when we are very sad, it creates some kind of psychosomatic diseases.
Okay. And is that again your experience or is it a thought?
It's not a big experience, but sometimes you
Okay. Anybody else? Okay, good. Anyone else? Because we are all people who really work hard. So I want to know if it is a part of your experience or is it a part of your...
Both. Sometimes we have experienced and sometimes the thought comes and maybe if we could be happy then we could be healthy.
We could be.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else? See, first and foremost, the next 2 hours or 1.5 hours that we sit together, it's going to be a cordial environment. There is no right or wrong at all. Okay? It's not a formal setting. Is that agreeable to everyone?
Yes.
It's not a formal setting. And nobody is right, nobody is wrong here. Okay, the first and foremost thing is to freely express what you want to express. If you are not given that space to express, then everybody feels stifled.
One personal experience is that when I was very stressed, my BP was high.
Okay, so that's again, I mean, you are assuming that the stress could have been a cause of BP, which is normally known to people. Okay, so there is a mathematical parameter which shows that, okay,
Correct.
stress is equal to BP. Okay, what is stress? We say when I was stressed, my BP was high. What is stress?
We are thinking the situation is very difficult.
Actually, when you think that a situation in front of you is difficult, that is stress. Okay, because of which stress comes. Okay, what is stress? A state of imbalance. Okay, all right. That is good. What else? Think no. I mean, we are all very intelligent people, but we are all the time thinking about our subject and things known to us. Can we just expand our mind to think a little beyond what we know? Or maybe we know, but we have never looked inward to find out. Anything, can give any random answers.
Mind is not in our control.
Mind is not in our control, okay? Yes, ma'am?
We can't able to concentrate.
You are not able to concentrate, okay? That is an outcome of stress. Okay?
Time management.
Time management, okay, that's another concept. One more concept.
We have thoughts which I don't want. Or we have thoughts which we don't want.
You have thoughts which you don't want, but they are coming.
Yeah. Yeah,
You have no
it's
control. Fantastic. Okay, that's a very genuine one. Yeah. What else?
Work pressure.
Ponder on
Work pressure. Who said work pressure? Okay, work pressure. Okay.
So lot of work being continuously without taking rest.
Too much work, very little rest. Okay, that leads to stress. Is that what you're saying? Okay.
trouble from others. Trouble from others.
Trouble from others leads to stress. Okay. Suppose you lived in this planet all alone, would you not be stressed?
yeah.
Huh? You won't be stressed. All alone on this planet, nobody will disturb you. Please, you are part of the class? Back up.
Foot.
Uh-huh.
So he's here to click
Photo.
your
Oh,
photos.
Suppose, like you said, trouble from others. Assume that there was nobody else to trouble you. Would there still be stress?
That is also one kind of
Loneliness itself is a trouble.
Okay, there you go. Okay. What?
Like, pondering too much on different thoughts. Like,
Pondering too much on different crowds. Okay.
It is our reaction when under more pressure or pressure.
When you are threatened, there is a reaction that comes.
Yes.
Okay.
when I don't have a solution to the problem, it will become stress.
When you don't have a solution to the problem, then you will be stressed. Okay. Okay. Do you have solution to every problem that comes in front of you?
So you don't. That's
Huh?
why we are getting stressed. Like every time, okay.
So how many problems in a day comes that you don't have solution for? How many? Just tell me a random number.
Yeah, like if somebody is not listening, it's not in my control.
Okay.
Maybe it's
But you don't have solution, right?
Yeah, I don't have solution. If I'm not able to control my daughter. That's all. If it's not in the control, we don't have solution, we'll get stressed.
You know, the biggest problem about this also is for us wanting to be in control. What are you in control of in life? Let me ask you a simple question. What are you in control of in life? You are in control of this switch here. With this switch, I can switch off the light or the fan, right? Are you in control of the sun that gives you all the light? No? You may be in control of the tap of water that comes into your house. Are you in control of the rain? So our concept of control, we want to be in control, but if you think about it, we are in control of so minuscule things as compared to what we are not in control of. Yet we want to be in control. Yeah? So time and again you have to step back and think. There will be situations that on an everyday basis that is going to come which you are not going to be in control of. If you think you want to be in control of all those situations, you are going to be perpetually stressed. Like sir said, then we will be on a perpetually new level. Isn't it? Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar gives a very simple definition of stress. I haven't heard a more profound and simple definition of stress in my life. Says, stress is too much to do, too little time, and lack of energy. Too much to do, too little time, and lack of energy. Only three components. In mathematics, there are only three components here. Too much to do, is it going to get any lesser for anybody? You can't change that factor. Too much to do is a given in life, isn't it now?
Correct.
Yeah? Too much to do is you can't do. Okay? Too little time. Time is same for every single human being on this planet. Is that going to change? Third is lack of energy. That is the only place we can work. If you increase your energy, you will be able to deliver more in that time only. So the only thing that needs focus is energy. And where does energy come from? Energy comes from within. Okay? Where do you get? What are your... Okay, tell me some sources of energy. Where does energy come from? Food for sure. Yet, most of us don't even look at what we are putting down our throat. Yeah? We know that food is a very important source of energy. Yet many of us don't even look at what we eat. Many a time somebody at home is preparing food with lots of love and giving us. You don't even acknowledge them. You don't even look at the food. You just eat it and run away because your work, the next task is more important for you. That which is going to give you energy, you are not even spending that little bit of time to sit there and eat. This is what is going to make you move in the next 24 hours, 10 hours, 15 hours. Have you paid any attention to that? Food is one source of energy. What else? Sunlight gets into the food, and then the food we eat, and you get all those things through you. So that also I'll partake it as a part of food.
Peace of mind.
Peace of mind, who said that? Okay? Fantastic, brilliant. I can clap for you because nobody thinks about that. Peace of mind is a source of energy. Fantastic, brilliant. इतना कंजूसी clap करने में we have become so rigid about our things that we can't even clap. Clap loudly, clap. That also because I am saying, okay, done. No, this whole thing is about looking at ourselves. The next 2 hours I am just going to give you things of what are we doing. Okay, food. Then what did you say? Peace of mind. Okay, I'll come to that. Then what else?
Music.
Music. Okay.
Exercise.
Exercise. Okay. What else?
Dance. Dance.
Physical.
What is that?
Yes.
Dance. Okay. Okay. Dance, music, everything you say. Okay. What else?
Sports.
Sports. Okay. Okay.
But are these the source of energy, dance, sports? All this will drain your energy, burn our calories.
Logically, you may be right, but if you sit down and listen to a good music, do you not feel energetic?
I'm not talking about music. I'm talking about dance, sports.
Lot
Yeah.
of people, when they play a game, they feel more energetic. Lot of people, when they,
More
dance,
happy. And more happy is music.
that will eventually lead to more energy and more, yeah.
Performing puja every day.
Okay, performing puja every day, which is again sitting in peace for some time. Shutting your mind off everything else. What else? I think the third thing that I'm expecting from you is something most of you are not doing. That's why it's not coming from you.
Meditation.
Okay?
Yoga.
Okay? What else? Most important.
You stay happy. That's
Huh? Happy, okay, that I will all categorize into that meditation, yoga, everything I'll categorize into peace of mind. What else? What happens if you don't sleep for 3 days? How is your state of mind if you don't sleep for 1 day? Forget about 3 days. 3 days is far-fetched.
Very bad sleep.
Huh?
It's very bad.
Are you the same person
No.
or you are a different being altogether?
Different.
Isn't it? So is sleep a source of energy?
Yes.
If you sleep, the thing about sleep is, if you sleep for 6 to 8 hours, you get energy. But on a day of Sunday, you decide to sleep 14 hours. After getting up, how do you feel?
lethargic.
The right amount of sleep. Many of us don't focus on this also. We think that 4 or 5 hours, ठीक है. But you carry this on for a long period of time, it will start impacting your body and mind. Because it has a direct impact on the mind, and the mind will have impact on the body. If you look at yoga, it talks about Panchakosha. 5 layers of our existence. So the body is the central, that's the physical layer. Then you have Annamaya Kosha, then you have Manomaya Kosha, which is the mind sphere, and then you have intellect sphere. Like that, there are many spheres. Before the disease manifests in the body, it manifests in the mind level. It only comes to the body after a certain time.
Can the body be trained for a particular number of hours?
Can the
Because
body be
we
trained
hear
for?
that Sadhguru and they all sleep very less.
Okay.
Some amount of time. That's
Okay.
what we heard.
Okay.
Like 4 hours, 3 hours.
We don't know. I can only know about yourself. I don't even know about you or anybody. But we can say that in a general thing, you need to have 6 to 8 hours of sleep. But if you are meditating a lot and stuff like that, maybe you need lesser sleep. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah? But 6 to 8 hours of sleep is required. And at least twice a day, for 20 minutes, sit with yourself. Even if I may say it is you can meditate, but even sit with some music, listen to what you like is also good. Shut yourself of all the thoughts, shut yourself of what you want to do next. So so we spoke about food,
Peace.
rest, a calm and meditative mind, and the fourth source of energy is the breath. You almost take about 21 plus thousand breaths every single day. Yet we have not paid attention to that breath. No? Some 21,000 to 23,000 breaths you take every single day, but we have never paid attention to this breath at all. Isn't it happy now? I mean, thank God that He said that I will take care of your breath. Otherwise, all of you will say, I don't have time today, day after tomorrow I'll breathe. Yeah, most of us are such busy people, right? If we were left to our own choice of breathing, we would have probably gone off. So we don't have time, isn't it? Our mind keeps vacillating continuously between the past and the future. Have you ever observed that? All the time the mind is vacillating between the past and the future, past and the future, past and the future. And the outcome of this vacillation of the mind between the past and the future is something called stress. What happens when the mind goes into the past?
We are thinking about the past.
What are your emotions?
Emotions are in anger, crying.
Anger, okay. Okay, crying, sadness, okay. What else?
Throwing something.
What is that? Beating. Huh?
We regret.
Tantrums. Okay. When you think about the past, you feel the emotion of tantrums right now. Is that what you're saying?
Sometimes.
Okay. Okay, good. That's good. Okay. What else?
We regret that.
Regret
something we
about
have
the
done
past.
something.
Okay, so there is anger, there is regret about the past. The most common emotion that are there is anger, regret. Sometimes we even glorify the past. No, those days of childhood was so good with my friends, all those glorification also happens, right? And what happens when the mind goes into the future?
Fear.
Correct.
Fear. Okay, what else? What else? Fear is a very strong emotion that happens when the mind goes into the future. What else?
Question mark.
Question mark. Okay, doubt. Okay, what else?
There might be frustrations.
Frustration. That's not the right word. I mean, when your mind goes into the future. Frustrations would be past. Huh? Anxiety. Fear and anxiety are the most prominent emotion that comes into you when your mind goes into the future. When it goes to the past, there is anger and regret. So think of a mind which is continuously vacillating between anger and regret, fear and anxiety. It is just going like this. Anger and fear and anxiety. Anger and regret, fear and anxiety. What will happen to the mind?
Lost.
It will get stressed. So what is the way to get the mind into this moment? Because everything is happening right now in this moment. This moment is gone, this moment is gone, this moment is gone, this moment is gone, this moment is gone. And life is here in this moment, this moment, this moment. How do you get yourself time and again back into this moment, back into this moment, back into this moment? How do you do that?
The art of living.
The only tool, that is definitely the art of living well. Yeah. The only tool, only thing that is always in the present is what with us?
Body.
That happens all the time in the present moment. You cannot take breaths for the past, or you cannot take breaths for the future. This is one tool that is there with you all the time in this moment. And breath is the only way for you to come back again and again to the present moment. Because that is totally happening in this moment. You know, mind is flying like a kite. You know? When I say mind is flying like a kite, you might have heard about the mind, but what is the mind? What really is the mind?
Consciousness.
We tell people, no, control your mind, take care of the mind, mind management, all these things we say. But what is the mind?
Consciousness
Feelings.
of feelings.
Mind is feelings, okay? Thoughts, okay? Thoughts and feelings, what else? You know, we have spoken about this mind and we think we know what the mind is, but when I ask you what is the mind, we are like, okay, what really is the mind? Is the mind inside the body or somewhere else? State of everything. Okay, everything. Okay, that makes it, now whatever I say is perfect, it encompasses. That is good. Okay.
Manager of the body.
Oh, man.
Mind is the manager of the body. Where is it sitting? Take a 10-minute break and then we will go on to the next part of it. Where I'll show you some specific techniques that will help you deal with this situation that I spoke about for the last 45 minutes. Any questions so far on anything at all? Anything? Anything to do with mind? We haven't even touched the topic of happiness yet. What is the cause of not us being happy is the only thing that we have discussed. Isn't it? Create a list of all the things that is making you unhappy. Now can you delete all those things from your activities in life? Happiness is a habit. And you can create a habit of happiness by being happy more often than not. You know how the placebo effect works, right? You know how the placebo effect works, right? I had a classic case of a friend whose father had a very serious stage of cancer, a last stage of cancer. He used to roll on the ground with pain. This is my own personal experience of how placebo effects work. To roll on the ground with pain. So finally they decided to do a surgery. When they opened up his stomach, doctor called my friends, all of us were there, I was also there, called up and said that we can't even touch anything there, it's such a messy state. So I'm just stitching it back again, taking it back home, telling operation was fine. So he came back home, surgery done, how was the surgery? They said surgery was good, operation was good, everything was fantastic. That man lived for 3.5 years. After that he did not complain of pain even one day in his life. That is the power of the mind. Because he thought surgery done, my problem solved. He told his mind his problem is solved, it's solved. That is the power of the mind. When they do trials also for medical things, they have a control group and a placebo group also, right? They just give them some sugar water or normal water and they also feel healed. There is a research on a knee surgery I was reading recently where severe arthritis, they did a knee surgery on for 18 patients or something that this thing was done. Out of the 18 patients, only 2 people were done surgery on. The rest of the 16 people had just incisions and stitched back. All of them healed. Even the arthritis inside healed. That is the power of the mind. And when we constantly bombard our own mind with negative emotions, negative thoughts and negative things, what will happen? So we need to make a habit of being happy too. And we can change it. We'll look at some tools and techniques in the next session. So any questions?
Nowadays I'm feeling 24 hours per day, not enough for me.
Okay. So what to do? Suppose you had 48 hours per day, what would you have done? body we have. 24 hours is all we have. And this is only as much as we can do. Push yourself to a limit, after that you will have to drop. Without letting go of the thoughts in the mind, you can't even sleep. Why are so many people being insomniac today? Because they cannot let go of the thing. Tomorrow I have to do this, it just goes on and on and on and on. How will you sleep? How will you rest? Without letting go, even rest will not happen. You know? Many of, you see some of these politicians at 90, 91, they still want to hold on to power. Their body is gone, mind is not in a place, they just cannot even control what is happening, but they just cannot let go. You know, make your fist tight. Just make a tight fist. Make it tighter. Tighter. Make it more tighter. Make it more tighter. What is happening to the body and the mind? Now release. How did you feel after you released?
Yeah, something like you let go and it's free now.
Why are you holding on like this then all the time? Isn't it so dumb to do that? Isn't it? We are living our lives like that. Even a spectacle, little tight on this gives us a headache, you know that? And then we are living like this, holding on to everything. What is the guarantee that you will wake up tomorrow morning when you sleep tonight? Yet we want to be in control of everything. When there is absolutely nobody on this planet can give a guarantee when I sleep tonight that I will wake up tomorrow morning. Yet we want to be in control of it. See how we are living our lives. My job here is to just come here and just open up something inside you. I have nothing to offer. For us to see how we are living our lives. We'll take a break?
Yes.
Thank you. Anybody wants to use the washroom? Have a they'll come here. Okay, there's still time, is it?
10 minutes.
Okay. That is what I'll do in the next part of it. Meditation. Okay. We'll talk about it. Any other questions you have? Then I have the meditations and the other things to go into the next session. And a little bit more about happiness to go into the next. Why we are not happy? Huh? Why are we not happy? I'll show you a small video. What are the main reasons for us that we are not happy?
Sir, is there any difference between meditation and spirituality?
Is there?
Difference between meditation and spirituality.
What is? Okay, you have only said the difference. You have said 2 words.
Yeah, 2 words. Procedure is same or entirely different?
No, they are very different. No, what is spirituality?
It is something related to your mind. Meditation is for your body. Something like that.
What is spirituality? I can understand the correlation between religion and spirituality, but meditation is another aspect of it completely. You know, why do we have so many problems with regards to religious fights and this religion is not right, that is not right, this is not right? Why? You know why? Because we are not holding on to the crux and the ethos and the values that the religion has given. That is the spirituality. No? The basic ethos on which religion stands is spirituality. Otherwise, what are you doing? Everybody is, you have seen a banana? Holding on to the banana skin and throwing the banana away. Religion is just a banana skin. Spirituality is the actual banana. The core values in all religion will be the same. Yet everybody wants a monolithic world where only my religion is great, I am the only thing. Most of the problems in the world are because of that, right? Where people think that my religion is good and that is the only way to God. If God was not kind to us, He would have created one brinjal or one potato and said, eat it for the rest of your life. He likes diversity. He's created so many varieties of things for all of us. Yet we say we don't want diversity. We want only one type, only one brinjal for the rest of the life we are going to eat. This is what holding on to religion is all about, and not understanding what spirituality is. Meditation is a method by which you do nothing. Meditation is simply the art of doing nothing. For everything else that is effort required, for meditation it is absolutely zero effort. At the level of the body, effort is required. So if I have to build my muscle, I have to go to the gym, lift the weights, do all those things, run, jog, do everything, right? At the level of the mind, effortlessness is the key. With effort, you can't get anything to do with the mind. If I say right now, I want to sleep, I want to sleep, I want to sleep, I want to sleep, will I get sleep? I will not get sleep. When you just relax and let go, sleep will happen. At the level of the mind, effortlessness is the key. When you sit for meditation in that 10 minutes, you should just be in a space of I want nothing, I do nothing, I am nothing. If you think you are something, you are someone, something, thoughts will come. If you think you want to do something, thoughts will come. Initially when you meditate, thoughts will also come. That is why we guide you into meditation. When you sit for meditation at the beginning, thoughts will come. Slowly as you do more and more and more, slowly you will feel lesser and lesser thoughts, lesser and lesser thoughts, lesser and lesser thoughts. And then you reach a stage when you close your eyes, there is absolutely no thoughts for the next 10, 15, 20 minutes. Totally no thoughts. And there are methods also to do that. That we will talk.
Like during meditation, I can forget the thoughts, future fear or past anger. But what after meditation?
Go back to the world, transactional world, work. Get into that mode. Yeah, when you keep doing meditation for twice a day or something like that, then immediately you won't get it. The intensity will taper off. Right now, if I have meditated for some time, for the next few hours, I will have nice energy, nice thoughts, state of mind. Again, it will fade off. Again, you have to sit. You cannot say, no, I have brushed my teeth once, I will not brush for the rest of my life. Every 12 hours you have to brush your teeth. That is dental hygiene. Meditation is mental hygiene. You have to again and again you have to keep doing it. Or else what you can also do is whatever teeth you want to keep, only brush that teeth. The rest you will leave. I only want the molars, okay, I will brush only the molars. The rest will anyway follow. So like brushing the teeth, and again, Gurudev said something very beautiful long time back which just stayed with me. He says, discipline is freedom. How? Discipline is freedom. Make sense? Now does it make sense? I thought it would make sense to you. It's not making sense to you also. Discipline is not freedom. Huh? Every human being on this planet is only seeking for two things. What are the two things that they are seeking for? Happiness and freedom. Nothing else. Every desire of yours in life, if you look at it, they will point to finally happiness and freedom. Nothing else human beings want. Do you know that? Think of any desire. Say whatever desires you have. You can finally pinpoint either it is happiness or freedom. So discipline will give you freedom. Happiness we will talk about anyways. question is how will discipline give you freedom? Okay, I'll hear some answers from somebody. Let's have a wild answer from somebody. Why is discipline freedom? I'm sure you can think about it. Are you disciplined in life? Huh?
Yes.
You are disciplined, right? Okay.
So
Then you should
from
know that.
freedom, we can get the discipline, I think.
From when you have freedom, you will get the discipline. Okay?
You can't restrict something. We have to like this, like this, like this. So one or two times, okay. Otherwise, shall we give some freedom to our children? I think they will get to discipline.
They are all assumption, no?
They give too much freedom, I think they won't fix it. But my opinion, personal opinion. Because if you give complete freedom to your children,
Is it out of experience or is it out of
my
thought?
children are still small. So
Ah.
I don't have that experience, but I have seen a lot. So whom they have given the complete freedom,
Ah.
freedom of in the form of finance, things and all.
Okay, I partially agree with you. Yeah.
But if we are restricting too much also, we have also seen
No,
too
both are
much
it.
restriction
Too
can
much
make that
restriction.
child or that individual.
So how do you balance? Too much is bad, too little is bad. How do you do that?
So like
At least we have to listen their words. Then
You have to listen to them. Yeah, for sure you have to listen to them. Yeah.
then we have to discuss whether this is right or wrong. Then we will give the chance to you have to decide. We have
Okay,
to
whether you want to choose the right path or the wrong path.
we have to discuss.
That
First
means-
we will discuss. Then they will then they will navigate. They will go which path they are taken.
Okay.
Anyway, final decision is ours only.
Where is the freedom?
point.
Final decision is ours only. Where is the freedom of the poor kid? Back of the mind, what's playing? Final decision is mine only.
No worries.
At least we
I
give
like
some
you.
space.
I like a very genuine answer. Yeah. Yeah, you say
No, sir,
something.
that's how, most of the Indian families, they do it because they would have come out from that own background, like where, they would have also undergone the same thing.
Okay.
Parents would have their final decision.
So many a times I did not get any freedom as a child, so I end up giving more freedom to my children.
No.
Also happens, right?
Yeah, that also happens. Maybe, the privileges what the parents wouldn't have got, the children would get those privileges, because of the technology, whatever the updations have happened these days. And, there would be a comparison saying, the parents would be saying, see, I did see all these things, probably I didn't.
But they will again say that, I have never used a cab or this thing, everything you have to, I walk for few kilometers, did this, did that, okay? So that's a story that you have been hearing for your life.
Yeah,
Right?
and obviously the children would also say, that is your time and this is how it is.
Discipline by willingness is a freedom. If it is by rules, it is.
Okay, very nice. Discipline by
I want to
willingness.
be disciplined with myself, self-discipline, it's freedom.
Yeah.
Self-discipline is freedom. How did you arrive at that? How did you arrive at that answer?
So being discipline means it is structured life.
Discipline is structured, I agree.
Structured
Yeah.
life. So through
Every day you have to brush your teeth twice.
through structured life we can achieve our goals. Goals
Okay.
and achievements. So hence achieving freedom.
Willingly structure my.
Okay, partially there, yeah. Willingly you have accepted, that's good. Okay, what else?
Like
And
whenever
you are accustomed basically. So this is how you are going to be. So probably when you are accustomed.
Out of choicelessness. Okay? Okay. You are disciplined into the act of brushing your teeth, isn't it? All of us are disciplined into the act of some once, some twice. So the moment you are disciplined into the act of brushing your teeth, you are free from doing the task of brushing your teeth. It doesn't burden you. You don't get up and, oh my God, I have to brush my teeth. You don't think that, right? How did you get free of that thought of brushing your teeth? Because of the discipline.
Habit.
It is because of the discipline. You wake up every day at 4 in the morning, you are disciplined to get up at 4 in the morning. Now it doesn't feel a burden anymore. So discipline here becomes freedom. You don't even realize how it becomes freedom.
Sometime or other you have to get out of your position. The Mugabe occupied a position. He was 92 and a journalist asked him, when are you going to return? When are you going to give it to somebody else? He said, I'm still alive. He slapped him. You have become so old, yet you don't want to let go of your position. You know, people go on rent in some houses, and when they have to leave the house, they don't leave the house in a nice condition at all. They just ransack the house. They leave it in very bad condition. By the pain of leaving the house, I had to leave. Someone is asked to quit their office. That is it. There is a pain in getting out of a position. It is so subtle and subconscious mind. Then you don't realize and you don't behave normal. Even though you think you are normal, others notice that you are not normal. Once I met the ex-president of some country. He just retired a couple of days back. And then he really invited me. He had been inviting me to come to bless his home. I said, okay. And then he asked his waiter at home to bring tea and milk or juice, something for everybody. Obviously, there is a little delay for the servant to go and make all the time. And this president took it so personally. He said, Gurudev, look, when I was president, he would bring me immediately. Now see, he's taking time. Even my server, my waiter don't respect. This is all in our own mind. So nobody cares for me. Which is not true. I just smiled and told him, look, it's all in your own mind. We think people don't respect us if we don't have a position. Your respect should be in your character, in your ability, in your behavior, not by position. How will someone not respect you just in 2-3 days of you getting out of your position? That means you have not projected yourself or who you are. So our identity for some joy, some pleasure, some position, some status makes us miserable. So this is parinam. The impact of happiness, remembrance, oh I had such a nice time, so you become miserable now. You had pleasure, but the impact of it is what? Because it is gone. All ex-husbands, ex-wives, ex-presidents, ex-prime ministers, this ex makes you really miserable. Remembering, oh I had such a nice time with that guy, all cause you misery. This doesn't mean you should not have them. You just know this. An intelligent person recognizes these are all cause of misery. Sarvamevam dukkam vivekina. Being a manager is a role. And you think you are the manager, that's a cause of misery. You played a role of a manager, and that role may disappear anytime. When you identify yourself with that, that is misery. You identify yourself with your qualification. Oh, I am tech guy, I am MBA, I am this, I am that, I am doctor, I am MD. My dear, MD is only a role, that is not you. This identification, even with your goodness, I am very
Easiest
good.
thing is to blame somebody else. It's the most easiest thing to do. These are people who are not responsible. If you take responsibility, you will take responsibility for your own situations. You will take responsibility for your own emotions and feelings also. We might say, I hold responsible position in the organization. I am responsible for 400 people who work under me. But then if you are losing your temper, if you are just going around and saying things that you should not say, if others are feeling hurt because of you, where are you responsible? Any questions on this small little topic? It was very clear, right? Now, I told you that I'll teach you some techniques so that you can take away and then do something on your own that will help you. One is we'll do a short meditation. Before that, I also talked about the breath as a tool to deal with the mind. I'll show you a small technique which will help you when you are maybe anxiety, when you are anxious, when you are not getting sleep, when you are feeling agitated. Show you a small technique. Yeah? The small technique is very simple. You breathe through your nose. And see, suppose, assume that you have a straw in your mouth. You know, you usually suck into a straw, right? Yeah, you usually suck into a straw. But have you seen children, if you give them a glass of juice and give them a straw, what do?
Blow.
They make bubbles inside the water, blowing. Yeah? So now what we are going to do is, we are breathing in through the nostrils and just blowing into the straw. Just make a small pout of your mouth and close your eyes and do it. First you will open your eyes and do, and then close your eyes and do, and see how you are feeling. So what you will do? Keep your exhalation as long as possible. Yeah? Breathe in and keep your exhalation as long as possible. So breathe in. See how long can you elongate your breath. Breathe in. Breathe in again slowly. Slowly it will happen more. Keep your breath breathing out as long as possible. Now close your eyes and do it at your own pace. Breathe in and breathe out. Take another breath in and breathe out. Breathe in again. Breathe out. breathe out. Keep your eyes closed and keep your exhalation as long as possible. Continue breathing. Keeping our eyes closed, we will follow the instructions. I will take you through a short meditation. Sit comfortably with your palms by your side. Don't interlock your hands. Keep your eyes closed. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. One more long deep breath in and exhale completely. Incoming breath energizes your body and outgoing breath relaxes your body. With every outgoing breath, relax a little more. Breathe in again and breathe out. Keeping your eyes closed, become aware of your environment. Listen to all the noises in your environment. The sound of the fan, the honking on the road, listen to all the noises in the environment. Be in harmony with all the noises in the environment. Now we will not do the breathing thing, let the breath happen by itself. Just become aware of all the noises in the environment. Be in harmony with the noises. Take another deep breath in and breathe out. Become aware of your body. This body is a beautiful gift given to you by God or divine or nature. Honor and respect this body. Become aware of your right toe. Just take a gentle attention to the right toe. Don't move the toe. Become aware of your feet, right foot, right knee, right thigh and hip, the whole of your right leg. Become aware of your left foot, left knee, left thigh and hip, the whole of your left leg. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Become aware of your genitals, abdomen, stomach, chest, right shoulder, right arm, left shoulder, left arm, neck, face. Become aware of the top of your head. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Become aware of your thoughts. Good thoughts or bad thoughts. Let it come. Do not resist any thoughts. You are now in harmony with your thoughts. Otherwise, we feel that all the time we have to keep working. Where will the efficiency come from? Where will the energy come from? Energy will come from a state of deep relaxation and rest. Some little time. So any questions? We are done. Any questions? No, everything settled down, no? Many of us thought that you cannot meditate. Everybody meditated. Happened? No, relax, right? Yeah, that's all the time that you have to take. A little bit of time for yourself. Any questions? Anything at all, anybody?
Is there any small video or clip which can be
There are lots of meditation, but those meditations are a little longer. So initially, I'll check and I'll send it to ma'am or whatever. Yeah, you can use that guided meditation as a tool to meditate. You have any questions? No questions? So then we are good. Thank you very much. I had a
Thank you,
lovely
sir.
time knowing all of you, and best wishes to each one of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so very much.